Property owners around the state are casting wary glances at neighborhood cell towers, antennas, and other installations emitting electromagnetic frequencies, or EMF. Ruth Reddington lives on the North Shore of Long Island, where she and other neighbors are questioning the necessity for a new tower being planned in the village of Matinecock. There's concern about possible harmful emissions, and Reddington eyes the potential impact on property values.
I think a lot of people, even though they may not have all the information, intuitively feel that they would not want to buy a home close to a cluster of antennas.
Concerned residents are calling on the Matinecock trustees to require an environmental impact statement and enact an ordinance for future protections. In a recent survey by the National Institute for Science, Law, and Public Policy, 79% of the participants said they would never purchase or rent a property within a few blocks of a cell tower or antennas. Andrew Pedersen is a Jericho, New York attorney in commercial and residential real estate who is also opposed to so-called smart meters, which use radio frequencies to monitor utility consumption in homes.
Certainly, if I was looking for a home, the number one item on my list would be whether or not there's a smart meter or a cell phone tower in the vicinity of the house I'm looking to purchase. And if there was or is, I certainly wouldn't buy the home.
He believes smart meters violate privacy and trespassing provisions in the Constitution. Cardiologist Dr. Steven Sinatra says he almost lost his son to illnesses he's convinced were caused by EMF. While not everyone is susceptible to its effects, he says he sold a home in Florida because of it.
I think full disclosure is the way to go. I mean, I even told the agent that I was going to list it with. She asked me, why am I selling it? I said, I'm too close to the cell phone tower. I was getting sick, And again, I might get sick and somebody else may not. But I think it's important to have full disclosure.
The National Institute for Science, Law, and Public Policy survey conducted online and through social media showed 94% of respondents felt a nearby cell tower would reduce their interest in a property and the price they would be willing to pay for it. Ruth Reddington shares her view.
I'm not a real estate broker, but I'm sure that faced with the option between a house that is not close to a cluster of antennas and a house that is close, that one would choose the house that is farther away.
I'm Mark Shearer, New York News Connection.